Hello, greetings to you. Welcome to SimM edition number 001 dated 3rd August 2020. So it may mean SimM, world events and the messages to unravel the moral from various sources of media and friends. Commentary, analysis and synthesis, or SimM, by Anwar Farooq. In the following slides, there are various topics discussed. Main topics are about 14 topics are there. The first one is about the place where the parents, teachers, vulnerable people, children are respected and taken care. That place is a wonderful place and fertile place for all people to grow happily and peacefully, because parents and teachers, they guide for such a nice environment to grow and be helpful for all other fellow human beings. The second topic is about the simple techniques to develop here itself on Mother Earth and build confidence to grow without any political fears or influences. And the third one is nurturing by parents and teachers. Various web links are also shown in the following description so that you can refer further. The fourth one is showing the importance of right parenting, teaching and guiding the fellow human beings and the learners to grow peacefully and to be responsible citizens in future. The fifth one is about a slide where it is suggested to try watching another YouTube video made by me on the topic of earn and learn to progress further by respecting parents, carers, teachers and trainers. The sixth point is 8 facts about education in Singapore. Singapore is considered here because it is one of the great educational leaders in the world. The seventh point is how to find answers and solutions and various techniques in general or professional life in this internet age of smart devices. The eighth one is why love our own fellow human beings on earth and the corresponding web links. The ninth one is what is key to our happiness, that is compassion for our own fellow human beings without any racial feelings, ego and selfish motives. And it's all well described by Dalai Lama in the given web link. 10th item is about the 13 essential traits of good friendship, because loving fellow human beings require friendship with the fellow human beings. So it is all about the 13 essential traits of good friendship. The 11th item is about reiterating the importance of self-thinking, searching the World Wide Web of internet by entering questions and getting hundreds of possible answers from the web browser, and suggestions to help you choose from the various suggestions or answers or solutions suggested in the web page. In the 12th item, it is described why is science? Is it supreme? Science is everything, or human mind is also needed to just choose the right one for the society. In the 13th item, it is discussed why science should not come in the way of opening schools or running schools, which are places of science. The schools are themselves places of knowledge, that is science. Finally, as a 14th item, we have to thank you for your patience, and we request you to subscribe and click on like or comment for any further details or clarifications needed in this continuously uh, developing review, that is SIM, and progressive discussions for continuous progress in our everybody's life and peace on earth. Your kind patience and cooperation is required, and please feel free to comment or suggest. There are simple techniques to develop peacefully. A place where parents, teachers, mothers, and vulnerable people are respected and cared heartfully. There you can find the peaceful prosperity and sustainable happiness on our own Mother Earth with diverse children, without looking beyond into the deep harsh space of galaxies, stars, and planets. We can find almost all the answers on this Mother Earth itself, to keep everybody happily progressing and prospering. This is about good nurturing. Nurturing by teachers and parents is very important, and there are various websites and resources available. So read to understand how the children are transformed by the teachers into great citizens, professionals, and leaders with the cooperation of their parents and carers. Parents are required for nurturing progressive, positive students with responsibility towards peaceful society and ecologically balanced environment or ecology on earth. So the following slides show various links for the above topics. Children are transformed by the right teachers, nurtured by right parenting. Here, Worky Foundation, which believes that every child deserves a right teacher everywhere in the world. Then only the world becomes a sustainable and continuously progressing place to live happily. This slide is about the great citizens, professionals, and leaders. These are presented by the teams of Life Skills Workplace. There are 5 steps to develop students' skills for tomorrow's challenges. They are: number 1, teach collaboration as a value and skill set. Number 2, build on evaluation and analysis. The third step to develop life skills is teach tolerance and resilience. Number 4 is help students learn through their strengths. Number 5 is to use learning beyond the classroom. Classroom is not everything in the world, so you have to go out and visit and have some extracurricular activities and educational visits, and also other life experiences are important. Parents are very much required at home for nurturing progressive, positive students with responsibility, because the home is the first learning place to develop from childhood to the adulthood and responsible citizenship. So the enduring importance of parental environment is given by the website NEA Today. In trying to understand further, I have given my YouTube video titled Earn and Learn to Progress Further by Respecting Parents, Carers, Teachers and Trainers. Here I started with the slide of the great philosopher, guide and teacher Rabindranath Tagore. He was telling, a teacher can never truly teach unless he is still learning himself. A lamp can never light another lamp unless it continues to burn its own flame. The teacher who has come to the end of his subject, who has no living traffic with his knowledge or with their knowledge, but merely repeats his lesson to his students, can only load their minds. He cannot quicken them, he cannot make them effective and lively to develop on their own, to suit the changing requirements and demands of the world. In another video I made, let's thank our parents and teachers, our trainers, to form our current and future lives and professions. In that, I have observed that the great scientist, philosopher and well-known personality, that is Einstein, he was telling, love is better teacher than duty. That is, without love you can't be a good teacher, and just by duty you will be physical teacher like Google or some other website, but without emotions. So emotional involvement with the student and its requirements, needs, difficulties, that is very important. That's why love is a better teacher than duty. In great countries, the teachers are given very high importance for the children to lead lovely, successful lives with good environment all around on earth. Of course, it is said home is the first learning school, and then the school with teachers. That is why first parents and then teachers and guides, they are very important part of growth of children to good students and responsible citizens. And in this, there are 8 facts about education in Singapore explained in the website of 8 facts about education in Singapore. Singapore is considered as one of the great leaders in education, especially in maths and science. The 8 facts of education in Singapore are: number 1, education in Singapore is mandatory, that is compulsory. Number 2, it's mostly free education and is made very affordable for all students of all ages. And number 3, almost everyone in Singapore is literate, highly educated. Number 4 is high stress and anxieties of students are well recognized and appreciated, and so the necessary steps are taken to improve their mental health for happier progress to higher levels of education with greater quality of education. The 5th fact is real life skills are prioritized. Means the education is not just bookish, but the education is very much related to the real life, and that is why students are given the practical life skills, and many times they are taken out to industries, to outside world community, and also the students are really understanding what are the connections between their studies and real life requirements and demands in the world. 6th one is Singapore is leading in science and reading skills, because science means is just not pure science. Science means it is mathematics involved in science, physics, chemistry, biology, all the things. And also social science is also science and reading skills. Reading means understanding, writing. All these skills are given very much importance in Singapore. The seventh one is teachers work longer days when compared to the other workers or professionals in the world, and they work as much as their parents work. So most of the time spent by the students are with teachers and parents, and that is how the students learn at home and also in the school, so that they become very much uh, good students. When I say good students, the students with patience, resilience, respect for the teachers and parents, and also respecting the environment, ecological balance in the world, and also to know the demands of the changing world in science and technology, and with reading skills, so that they become well rounded off with overall knowledge skills required for the life. All the students from the beginning, they are trained to respect the fellow human beings, respect the government rules and regulations, and all are trained well to respect one another. They are all trained for good social responsibility and responsibility towards their environment, greenery, and mental and as well as physical health. In this slide, it is there are so many things you can learn. Do you want to know or need answers to any questions? Don't look too far and too overwhelmed or worry about your natural query or doubt. Simply a simple bit at a time. Make a big total contribution for your overall health and happiness. Go a little by little. Don't try to get everything in one night or one day. Let us try seriously for a good, sustainable, and balanced mental and physical health, carefully using the tremendous amounts of knowledge and skills readily available on the websites, that is World Wide Web, for example YouTube, research articles, and befriending our own fellow human beings in friend circles and clubs, social clubs. Here we discuss various things about human beings. Love thy fellow human beings and get their love and support for you. There is a website, Vancouver Sun is shown here, and there it is stated, the more we care for the happiness of others, the greater our own sense of well-being becomes. Cultivating a close, warm-hearted feeling for others puts the minds at ease. This gives us the strength to cope with any obstacles we encounter. The great philosopher and well-known spiritual leader Dalai Lama has stated that compassion for our fellow human beings is the key to happiness. Let us love and care all our fellow human beings for everyone's health, safety, and peaceful prosperity. The website on fellow human beings is also mentioned. In the website Psychology Today, there are 13 essential traits of good friendship is mentioned. So for social development and understanding the social responsibility. The first one is to understand and have good friends. So there are 13 essential traits of good friendship is mentioned. The 13 essential friendship traits are, we have to reflect on all of these 13 traits. Number 1, I am trustworthy. Number 2, I am honest with others. Number 3, I am generally very dependable. Number 4, I am loyal to the people I care about. Number 5, I am easily able to trust others. Number 6, I experience and express empathy for others. Number 7, I am able to be non-judgmental. Number 8, I am a good listener. Number 9, I am supportive of others in their good times. Number 10, I am supportive of others in their bad times. Number 11, I am self-confident. Number 12, I am usually able to see the humor in life. Lastly, number 13, I am fun to be around. These 13 essential friendship traits we should think of and reflect to have good friendship relations and social responsibility and good society with peace and prosperity. How to find answers to your questions or doubts? Use the simple technique of finding answers to almost all of your queries or doubts in this digital world, using internet and web searching with faster response and suggestion to choose from. Enter your question, query or observation in the browser's searching space and tap enter button to get so many answers, web links and suggestions to choose from as per the context you are querying in. Tap enter or click after your question or doubt in your internet browser to immediately get hundreds of suggestions from various points of view in your browser window. Then you can choose as per the need of the hour. Science is there only to serve the human society. After all, what is science? Science is there to serve us. Is it perfectly knowing all things in space and time? No, science doesn't know everything. Of course, it knows many, but still there are many gaps. Science has not found all answers yet. Science is a systematic enterprise that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of a testable explanations and predictions about the universe. Of course, universe contains our earth and earthly problems also are problems of the social and science technology problems. The earliest roots of science can be traced to ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia in around 3500 to 3000 BCE as per the Wikipedia. Recently, there was a statement from the White House spokeswoman. Science should not come in the way of opening schools in the USA or any other countries, as science is not the all-knowing commander, but it is there only to serve, guide and support the human society. The society's leaders may blend the required rules and regulations as per the requirements suitable for the people and as per the scientific advice from the medical chiefs or scientists. So you have to just see what is best for the people. Finally, in this episode, that is SIM edition number 1, we'd like to thank you all, dear audience, for your patience in trying to understand the above points of view at this time. Please kindly comment below in the description area, comments area, for any other point of view and suggest any other observation or possible consequence because sim means so, it may mean means sometimes whatever observation is there you can mention. And better preventive action, even though it may be a very long term plan or way for a better, healthy and safer procedure. In a sense, you can just have your query or suggestion or advice, or we can continue our discussion in the next sim uh, edition. This sim is a continuously changing or progressive dialogue and discussion between us and you, because we can debate, discuss various things in the world, and of course we may not find a solution acceptable to everyone in the world, but it's only some rough idea we get. We can just, it's like a idea for thinking, thought provoker, without any prejudice on any individual or community. There is nothing against anyone, or no prejudice on any individual, community or group of people anywhere in the world. It's just scientific discussion, and just to have some ideas gathered, and it's up to the leaders of various groups and countries to choose the best suitable for their people, for everybody on earth, human beings, because the common most thing in the on earth is the environment, and no infections all around. There should be good ecological balance on earth. We wish everyone in the world a very peaceful, happier and healthier prosperity, and let the peace be continuing to help us grow together with a good environment all around.